1, 2, 3.
Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tammy?
Let's get on with
Let's
the
do
show.
it. Let's go.
It's that time of the week again.
We have done it.
That's all we wait for, really, isn't it?
All I wait for
I do,
is
at least.
a time where it's just socially acceptable to have a few cocktails where nobody's going to give you the stink eye.
That's every day.
Fridays are a really good one, though,
yes,
because most
that's true.
people's stink eyes are now drunk eyes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Isn't happy hour anytime?
Anytime you're happy.
Exactly. So today is all about. I mean, we're just around the bend.
Yeah.
Just around the bend
Yeah.
from summer.
That's right.
Or is it when's officially summer?
Summer started a while ago, I think.
No, it didn't.
Oh, does it start June 21st then, maybe? When
That
the
could be
solstice, I believe, is June 21st.
No, that means it's getting darker again.
That is true.
That's when summer starts?
Why would you ask? I have literally no idea. I make drinks, and then I go home, and I make more drinks.
Chat, please tell us when summer starts.
Yeah.
But it is definitely warm.
Yeah.
Warmer than it is in January.
True.
So today,
Yeah.
we thought we would just do some summer punches.
That's right.
For our barbecue get-togethers,
That's right.
or just hang out outdoors and in the hot.
And these are summer punches from some American cities. And I think that that's an important thing to remember for these ones. These are
Okay.
American
Why?
punches. Sometimes we got to remember some stuff. You know, sometimes I think it's important that we acknowledge that great American cities
Yeah.
have made some very nice cocktails.
Okay, fair enough.
That's all I have to say.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm parched.
Yeah.
It's hot. My tongue is wanting summer punches.
Well, I'm going to hand you this because you're going to make our first one.
I'll make it.
Now there is a cocktail called the Pisco Sour. We've all heard of the Pisco Sour, yeah.
Yeah. We've
Pisco
made
Sour,
it. We've made it on the show.
We have. We made
Yeah.
it on the show. The Pisco Sour is made from. It was made in Peru.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the real first Pisco Sours probably came about.
Mm-hmm.
There are other Pisco drinks that are. Turns out not from Peru.
Mm-hmm.
This first drink is a punch from the Bay Area. The Bay Area of the
San Fran?
of the Golden State.
Yeah.
And this is called the Pisco Punch. So we're gonna go ahead and make the Pisco Punch first from the Golden State, the Bay Area. So this is it. This is Pisco.
Has it been around for a while?
Actually, that's a great question.
Yes.
This is from
Uh-huh.
the Gold Rush era. So this is so old, in fact, that it actually predates most cocktails.
Yeah.
And the reason that they used Pisco is because that was really the only brandy they could get at that point. The Peruvians were sort of coming up. They had this Pisco. They were showing people how to make the Pisco. And so they were able to get this Pisco up there in order to make the punch. And as you notice,
Yes.
no aging. No aging on Pisco, which is why it's
Which
so...
means it's very strong.
Well, it also is why it's so easy to make.
Well, 40.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh, it's
all right.
It's 80 proof. It's a full-on.
Fair enough.
It doesn't have any age on it because
Capel.
Yeah, Capel.
Or
This is
Capel. As
no
Americans
idea.
probably call it.
I have literally no. I
Cable.
don't hear about this one all that much. But very sort of easy to make. But from the Prohibition era, from the Gold Rush, 2 ounces.
Okay. All right. Had it the right way around.
Yeah, so we now have some Peruvian Pisco, but
Yep.
of course this cocktail is not Peruvian. This is made near the Bay Area in the Golden State. We want to put in this guy right here. This is pineapple juice.
Yum.
We're going to start to sort of punch this out. This is going to be 3/4 of an ounce
Okay.
of pineapple juice.
Okay.
Easy. Now, of
Easy
course,
now.
Yeah, easy now. We have a little bit of a little sour, a little sweet. Let's go ahead and put in some of this. This is going to be simple syrup. We just need 1/2 ounce
Okay.
of simple syrup. Making this cocktail, just sort of filling it out, bringing out some of those flavors. There's a lot of sweetness in Pisco. There's a lot of sweetness in the pineapple juice, and
Yeah.
so that's what that's doing. Last thing we need, and it's tough to make a punch without some sort of citrus. In fact, it's impossible. So we are going to be putting in some lemon juice
Okay.
at just 1/2 ounce.
These are pretty big lemons. That would maybe be half.
I think you can probably get away
Where's our
with
squeezy thingy?
doing that. We're just doing 1/2 of a lemon for this one.
tip from Kush.
Yeah.
Cut off the noggin.
Nublin.
Nublin.
The nublin.
Oh, the noggin would be the head.
The noggin would be the head.
Could be a head too.
Please, I guess so. Yeah, teeny tiny little head.
The nublin.
The nublin. Cut that nublin off so that
Yeah.
you can easier fit it into your squeezer.
Yes.
It also lets a little air get in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be half an ounce, and let's just go for it.
I would think so too.
Let's just go for it.
Okay, let's just do it.
Oh yeah.
Let's go crazy and be adventurous.
Yes. Oh, that is half an ounce.
Right, that's enough.
Yeah.
And I could still get some more out of it. So
Yeah, that is manifest.
That's a good lemon
destiny
right there.
that got us right there.
Good lemon.
Super good lemon. That's it. This
Okay.
was a Gold Miners cocktail. Gold Miners did not have a lot of time to be messing with, Yazoo infused gins and Lillets that have been acidified with strawberry.
What time? They have to go gold mining.
That's right. Whoa, that was pretty good. No, they had to go gold mining. They had to go not find gold anywhere. Hit that and let's give it a shake.
The aggravator.
The aggravator cube.
Aggravator cube. Do it round. Oh, Jesus, coming out everywhere. Well.
Nice. You do want to take a Hawthorne.
Okay.
Strain that in.
Let's get it in here. Liking your choice of glass here. That's nice.
I'm desperately trying to stay away from the small cocktail glasses we have. So this is at least a little better. So this is easy. This is the San Francisco Pisco Punch. It's actually just called the Pisco Punch.
Pisco Punch.
But it is from the Bay Area in the Golden State. Give that a try.
Let's see what these guys were drinking on their breaks.
Yeah.
Or maybe during mining. We don't know.
I imagine
all
probably
the time.
during. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Smells delish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a. Yeah, I can imagine having your little. What do they have? Their
pickaxe.
Their pickaxe.
Yeah.
Being like, hold on, Brian. I need a.
Brian? You think a lot of these guys' names were Brian?
I don't know. I'm just picking a name.
Hey Brian.
Hey Brian.
Milton.
Let me take a quick sip of my sour here in the Bay Area.
Hey Dagley, you got something just trying to find very modern names.
Ready to go. Hack some more stone.
Hey Morgan the boy.
Yeah.
That's an
What's
old
wrong with
timey
Brian?
name. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Brian's just a good name.
Yeah, no, this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's a daytime drink. Let's get real.
It's certainly like, hey, I just found some gold. It wasn't much, but it was some gold. I got to put on my old Levi's and have a drink.
Okay.
Yeah. Levi's are very
Yes, I know.
It's actually more. It's more lucrative at this point to go into gold mines and find Levi's than it is to find gold.
Oh, great.
Isn't that crazy to find those old denim jeans?
Have you ever been gold washing?
No. Washing? No.
Yeah, you
no.
know,
like panning for gold?
Panning, yeah.
No, and what's crazy is I did grow up.
First you laugh at me.
Well,
but
it's just calling it gold washing is really funny.
Well, clearly you never have been, because I'll tell you why I said that, because I actually have.
Right.
Okay. In Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's pretty much what you do. I know it's called panning. I call it gold washing, because you're washing all day.
Yeah.
You're literally just picking up mud and then just washing.
Yeah.
And it goes through a little strainer, and then you just hope you find gold.
I just spend all my paychecks on lottery tickets instead. That's the same.
How's that working out for you?
Well, not well, but how much
out?
gold did you find? None.
I was outdoors.
No,
I was drinking my sour punches.
I can guarantee you, people that spend all their money on lottery tickets also drink outdoors. I guarantee you, and not on a golf course. I'm sure that they will not find. Yeah, they will find a lot of places to drink.
But speaking of drinking, we do know in the summertime, it's quite common that everyone just drinks a little bit more, because that's where they drink a lot.
I think we also said the exact same thing in winter.
We did. I don't know.
We said in winter everybody just drinks a little bit more.
Alcoholism also creates memory loss.
Yeah.
And it also creates memory loss.
Right, exactly. I might bike home.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we
Drink
keep going?
number 2.
Yeah, okay, great. I dare you to guess where this cocktail's from, Tammy. This is called the Boston cocktail. Can you take a guess where it's from?
Alabama.
So the first one was from the Golden State. This one is from Boston. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a cocktail called the Boston cocktail.
Yes.
All right. There is really only one very famous cocktail that is from Boston. It is not the Boston cocktail. It's not the Boston Sour. The Ward 8. Very good. That's the big one. There are, however, some of these littler ones, like the Boston cocktail. I'm going to show you how this one goes. A lot of flavor. A lot of flavor going into this one. So we're going to start over here with some gin.
Okay.
We're going to hit this with 1.5 ounces of a nice dry gin. London dry if you can, dry if you can't. Nothing too sweet because our next ingredient, very sweet.
Okay.
Very, very sweet. And that is going to be this. This is Apricot Liqueur.
Yum.
Apricot Liqueur used to be sort of everywhere. It used to be a much, much bigger thing than it is today. I don't know why Apricot Liqueur sort of fell off, but...
Yeah, how'd that get out of style?
You know, it just sort of did. You don't find Apricot Liqueur or Apricot Brandy in...
Time to bring it back.
Honestly, and we're doing it right now with a cocktail called the Boston cocktail.
Yep, love it.
1.5 ounces of some Apricot Brandy. So we're going strong so far. This is...
Really?
1.5 ounces, 1.5 ounces. For this one, we are going to need just a touch more of the lemon juice, so I am going to figure out what's going on here with 3/4 ounce of some lemon juice. That's just the one from the last.
Some good lemons today.
Yeah, we're only going to be using lemons today. We're going to keep limes in the background. There we go.
Boom.
The last one, simple syrup.
Okay.
Another great... Mr. Boston's, the famous guide, was, of course, it was set in Boston. Boston used to be a really kind of fun, old-timey cocktail town.
It still is.
I'm sure it is still.
It still is. Kush, come on.
You just don't hear about it sort of mentioned in the same breath as, like, New York, LA, even Chicago. I mean, Chicago really isn't either, but New York, LA. Those are the two like real big. San Francisco. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
New York, San Francisco, then
that's
LA.
Now that it must have been a little cheaper for Europeans to come to Boston, I think, than New York back in the day, or New Amsterdam, however old you go back, because you could smuggle in some alcohol, some cool stuff from Europe. You know what I mean? So maybe that's how Boston just became like this party town.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. We need 1/2 ounce of Grenadine,
okay.
Which is where I was getting with that. Another sort of a cocktail ingredient that's coming back.
Yep.
But for a while, Grenadine was just sort of in the shadows.
Because of us, I think.
Because of who?
Us.
The Austrians? Who do you mean us? You and me?
You and me.
Oh, we're bringing Grenadine back?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the Austrians were hiding Grenadine from us. No, it's like, why are the Austrians doing this?
Because just the Austrians are just hiding
I guess
Grenadine from the... No, I meant it bigger than Austria. I meant you and me.
You and me, bigger than Austria.
Bigger than Austria.
Yeah, I think Grenadine. Yeah, Grenadine is one of those just a great ingredient that anytime you can substitute it for some simple syrup, I recommend it.
For sure.
It's basically built the same way, or that at least we build ours the same way, which is equal parts liquid to sugar, but this has more flavor to it. That's the cocktail.
All right.
Not a lot to it. The Boston cocktail. I'm going to give this a shake. Ready? Oh, this is so. There's a lot of red in here. You are wearing a lot of white. Well, so I'm going to point this. Yeah, we're going to see how this goes. Yes. I'm going to point it straight this way and see if I can't just get it on me. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Terrified. There it is.
There it is.
Perfect. All right. There's that.
Yeah, but Grenadine's not like red wine. Where
it certainly isn't. What do you mean?
Where it stains.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say Grenadine.
Worse.
I would see Grenadine and Angostura bitters are the two biggest stainers.
Angostura for sure, because you had that once where you did Billy, what's his face?
Yeah.
For Halloween.
Yes, Billy Mays, right? And I spilled.
You were covered in it, and that was Angostura.
Yeah, that's right.
We did not get it out. If anyone was wondering, when you're watching that episode, that's what that is.
There are bars in the United States that will stain their entire bar with Angostura. Oh. Because it is kind of a nice like brown
it's a
color.
Wood stain.
Yeah, so like it's a wood stain. Yeah. And it's just gonna get Angostura on it anyway, so might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well use it. So this right here Really nice color. Really kind of easy. I'm going to use this nublin. We don't use the nublins. I feel like they just get a bad...
A noggin.
A noggin.
The head.
Yeah.
A noggin.
I'm just going to take this guy right here.
There you go.
There we have it. We have the Boston cocktail.
The Boston cocktail.
Yeah, we have the Boston cocktail. Give that a taste. Tell me what you think.
It does look a little bit like an upside down nipple. I'm not going to lie.
It very much looks like, yes.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well... It's a gargantuan nipple, but yes.
Well, yes.
For some sort of giant.
Yes. Ooh. Wait. Cheers.
There we go.
I thought something was missing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I miss apricot in our drinks.
Yeah, is that right?
It's so good. I mean, why did it just tastes like a little bit of apricot jam.
Yeah.
In your sweet, sort of grenadine-y, dry, ginny, lemony party.
Yeah.
The apricot guy needs to come back.
I agree. I couldn't agree more with the apricots needing to come back.
Absolutely. I think this is great. I think that's what we're going to do. We already brought grenadine back.
Yeah, we are.
We've had so many gin drinks, so we've clearly done that.
Yeah.
Next up, apricot.
Apricot. It's on its way. So be prepared. Made of real apes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Would you do me a favor, Tammy, while you are sipping on that one? Can you also sip on this first one? I have to... I know you usually do this at the very end.
Yes.
Can you let me know...
Yes.
Between these first two...
Yes, which are quite similar, I must add.
Which one wins?
Between these...
These two. I want to know between these two, between the cocktail from the Golden State and the cocktail from Boston, which one wins?
Oh my god. Pressure.
Yeah?
Quick sip of this one again.
Give it. It's
I do remember. Just want to have
I think it's going to be a close contest between these two. Boston wins. Boston wins. Okay, great.
Well, you know why though? Also because I do like my cocktails a little bit sweeter.
Sure.
If you're into more, sour stuff.
Absolutely.
This is a winner all day long.
I love it.
But okay, so the thing is also though, I've had more of these types of cocktails.
Sure. You've seen, so you think this one's won a lot recently?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more of a more popular.
Yeah. Golden State sort of wins all the time recently.
If you swapped something out here or poured a little tequila in here, it would be a margarita for me.
Yeah.
It's got a margarita-y kind of feeling
that makes
to
sense.
It. This has more fruitness. If that makes sense.
Sure, I'll take it. Would you say like this one would have won a lot more in the 80s? This one would have been like the 80s, 90s.
Yes.
This would have been a huge winner.
Oh, okay.
Versus
Margarita
this one,
family?
Yeah.
Cosmo family.
Cosmo family, I love it.
Yes.
All right, good.
Okay.
Perfect.
So it depends on people's palates.
But you are saying definitely Boston wins.
Boston wins right now.
Awesome.
I don't know what else is coming.
Well, no, that's it. We're gonna make. I'm actually gonna make another cocktail from Boston now. This one is called the Ritz Fizz. There have been other Ritz Fizzes in the world, but this is a sort of not the most popular cocktail from Boston.
Yeah.
But certainly one that comes around a bunch. It traveled to Toronto for a little while. There was the Ritz Fizz from Toronto, but this one is the Ritz Fizz from Boston. Let's go ahead and make this. We're gonna need another lemon.
Okay.
There we go.
Love it. Quick shout out to everyone who is tuned in the chat so far. We love you.
Yeah, we do.
We love you so much.
We're going to be putting in 1/2 ounce of lemon juice.
Okay.
Into this Ritz Fizz.
Like Ritz, like it came from the hotel?
Like the hotel?
Oh, okay.
Very much, yeah.
Okay.
So hotel bars have been a huge part of cocktail culture.
Savoy. I mean, come
well,
on.
this of course the Savoy. There's the Trader Vic's.
Yeah.
That were in all the Hiltons across the world. There was,
Biltmore's done some great stuff.
The Waldorf Astoria have been a huge one. So a lot of these hotels sort of show up.
Actually sung there once in the Waldorf Astoria.
Which one?
New York.
New York. No kidding. Is there more than one? I don't know if there is more than one. That might have been the most ignorant question I could have asked.
I answered it like I thought there were more.
I love it. Another kind of fun situation that was really big in the 80s.
Yeah, what is this?
This is Amaretto.
Oh,
Amaretto.
Okay. Wow.
We just need half of an ounce of some
Please
Amaretto.
let me smell it. It's got to be almonds all the way.
Oh, yeah. I love this stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, again, one of those.
Oh, yeah.
This one certainly isn't lost. But it certainly doesn't come around as much as we would have liked.
Yeah, that kind of needs a comeback too. We should just have a comeback show.
We really should. Just stuff that we think should be at the forefront.
Yeah.
This is not one of those situations. This next
been around
ingredient
for a long time though.
has been around for a very long time.
Yes.
This is blue curacao.
Yes.
Blue curacao tastes exactly the same as white curacao, green curacao, red curacao, and orange curacao. They all taste the same. It is a marketing situation. They wanted to sell more of this, so they really just dyed everything.
Yeah, they should have made it with like blueberries or something. I don't know. To make it somehow a little. They're like, no, you know what? Food dye is way cheaper.
Yeah, well, sure, and Curacao is an island.
Yeah.
Which is where the little Curacao oranges come from. And I don't think they could have grown blueberries there. I think they were trying to stay as much on that island as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how they got to it, but
fair enough.
That's my thought, at least. But yeah, listen, if somebody wants to make a blueberry Curacao, maybe we should. Right?
As you were saying it, my mind was like, maybe we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think so.
Not a lot to it.
Okay.
Kind of a nice, easy, small cocktail.
What's in there now?
So
we
far.
got amaretto. We
lemon.
have lemon
And blue curacao.
That's it.
That's it. And half of an ounce of each.
Okay. We got the blue thing going on now, so let me.
Oh right, yeah, that'll definitely stain as well.
It's not red, it'll be blue.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
We're gonna grab this because, of course, that is not all we are putting in here. We're gonna grab here and give this cocktail a nice little look. And Tammy, when we serve something in a flute, what do we serve with it? Tammy's favorite champagne.
One of my most favorite things in the world.
We're gonna go nice and slow as we add this to it. Now, I am going to ask you to judge this one as well. I just want to know what you think.
Okay.
However, in these old-timey drinks like this,
can you fill it up a little?
Yeah, no, I'm going to. So I just didn't want it to. Overflow. So I'm going slow. In these old-timey drinks like this, they used to actually, and I don't know why this is, they used to judge them between 4 and 7. So there wasn't a 1. There wasn't a 1.
Everything's just so great. So it starts at 4?
But it's also not so great that it gets to 10. So what they're saying is, I'll never understand why they do that, but it's between 4 and 7.
So you're telling me I'm getting an average cocktail no matter what?
Well, no, but 4 is you don't love it. 5 is you like it. 6 is you absolutely love it, and 7 is I would like
my mind blew off.
It's all I'm going to be having is this cocktail. So I need an answer between 4 and 7 for this Boston cocktail called the Ritz Fizz. The Ritz Fizz.
I mean, look at, first of all, can we just say it's no matter what?
It's gorgeous.
It's a 7 presentation-wise.
Okay. Boston with 7.
Okay. Cheers.
Yeah.
Can't give you much on the smell because it just smells of champagne and lemon.
Be very honest. I gotta know.
4 and 7?
For some reason they used to judge them between 4 and 7.
4 and 7.
Yeah.
I gotta say. It's a 5.5.
Can't do 5.5. It's gotta be. Is it a 5 or a 6? I gotta have it.
Can I go in for one more?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Drink the whole thing. This is very important.
5.
You heard it here, folks.
5.
Boston in 5. Boston will take this series in 5. I have. Tammy had no idea, but Tammy has just picked the Boston Celtics to win the series in 5 games. Tammy has won other sports bets.
That's true. on the most random decisions.
I think you can absolutely put your money Boston in 5. Congratulations to all of you for learning this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what this was about?
That was all this.
So you
there are
used me?
There are no American punches. There's no
used
American
me?
punch class. It was. I wanted to know, for all of those watching, who you thought was going to win, whether it was going to be Golden State or Boston.
Look at you.
And then in the end,
Sneaky
there
Pete.
is no such thing as judging cocktails between 4 and 7. That's the silliest thing. But you have to win 4 or 7 games. So,
First off,
yeah.
I feel very used.
Well, but you're also an oracle.
Second of all, I love how you're making secret bets with your friends and followers and family use me as like. Don't they have that in Super Bowl? What do they have, that competition where they have the
They have the Puppy Bowl.
They have the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah, they have the octopus that picks.
The octopus. I'm the octopus.
You were my octopus.
That's what I was talking about.
You were
I'm
my
the
octopus.
Amazing.
You were my octopus, Tammy.
But
if the Celtics win in 5, though, imagine how many viewers we are about to get. Tammy,
I guess the Super Bowl
the octopus.
score.
You did. That's what I'm saying.
That is crazy.
I
Yes,
had
okay.
I had to have it, but I couldn't
Fair
ask
enough.
you.
I still feel used.
You should a little bit. Yeah, American Punches is not a real. That's not a real class.
Well, also shows
Uh-huh.
how I would blindly trust you.
Right. Thank you.
Which I'm now going to be questioning
You
with
should.
everything you say.
I have done it a couple times though. The Fernet, the drinking a bottle of Fernet on camera.
That's true.
Yeah, this is the first one that nobody knew what I was doing.
Well, that was more like you just drinking,
That's true. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is feasible.
Right.
When
That
it
is
comes to
feasible,
like
true.
knowledge stuff, and you're like, no, cocktails get and to me it was like, why? That doesn't make any sense. But you would never lie to me after these many years.
I had to get the right answer. Boston in 5, guys. It's going to be Boston in 5. That is Tammy. That is Tammy's decision, and I think that is. I think that's the right one. You can put money on it. Oh, just real quick, we did record this on Tuesday before the Thursday game.
When is
the
the
game that
final?
happened yesterday. So the 7th
When
game
does this count for now?
So it starts on Thursday. It started yesterday.
So when this airs right now, we will know the results.
We'll know one game.
Oh, one game.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we still got time.
We still have time.
I will still feel used by the time this airs.
All right. Yeah.
And find everything questionable that you say from now on.
I love it. I will take that as long as it goes Boston in 5, and let's do it.
Boston in 5. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Glad I could help out. The winner for me, though, still is Is it the real name?
These are all the real names. I did not change.
Is it?
I didn't change anything about the cocktails. If you had chosen this one, if you had chosen the Pisco Punch, we would have made a different cocktail called the San Francisco cocktail. We might have either done that, or we might have made one called the San Francisco Treat, which you would have then judged them to see whether Golden State would win and in how many games. It was very elaborate.
This is how far in the dark I am.
Yeah, sorry.
I just show up. I don't even know what's going on. I'm being used.
Neither did these guys. I didn't tell anybody.
Drinking.
I think people were a little
cocktails.
annoyed with me. They're like, "What do you mean American punches?" Well, you're getting a
I know,
little esoteric there, buddy.
I did question it, but I thought it was more like, what do Americans drink when they're having summer parties? And I was like, all right, maybe this is a thing. I don't know. Trust Kush. You would just
two
make
punches.
something up and use me for scores for basketball.
And yet here we are.
Yeah,
here we are.
here we are today.
Tammy, my little octopus.
Yeah. Call me the
My octopus teacher, yes.
Octopus from now on. But if you know anything that's good for you, you will listen to my random bets.
Yep.
Because I grab them from nowhere.
Yep.
And they win people millions.
Boston in 5.
Yeah, Boston in 5, clearly. Thank you.
You're welcome, Tam.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this week. We love it when you're with us. I'm Tammy Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Cheerio.
Bye, guys.
That was awesome. Excellent. Nice work.